Hello everyone, Matt Lins here for Wareham Sports at Wareham High School. The Lady Vikings are in action tonight, and they have been off to one of their best starts that I can ever remember. They're 8-1 on the year, and they've had a pair of four-game win streaks with a loss in the middle there, so they were able to win on Monday night. That equals their longest winning streak of the season. And tonight they're welcoming in the Westport Wildcats, who sit at 3-6 overall on the year, but they're 2-1 in their league. Meanwhile, the Vikings 2-0 in Mayflower League action. So, should be a pretty even matchup. We're looking forward to seeing if the girls can continue their momentum and this fantastic start they've had this season. We're glad to have you here with us, and we're going to be back with starting lineups and national anthems right after this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Wareham High School's J. Montague Gymnasium for tonight's basketball game between the Westport Wildcats and your Wareham Vikings. On behalf of the administration, staff, and students of Wareham High School, we welcome Westport High School to this contest. This competition is conducted in accordance with the rules and regulations of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The game officials are responsible for administering the rules of the game. Their experience and integrity qualify them for this important responsibility. Athletes and fans are expected to demonstrate good sportsmanship to everyone here. Negative behavior will not be tolerated and will result in expulsion from this gymnasium. The officials for tonight's game are Mary Bradbury and Stephen Leduc. The Wildcats' record is 2-1 in the league and 3-6 overall. The Vikings' record is 2-0 in the league and 8-1 overall. Westport's head coach is Chris Hutchinson, and they are assisted by Tyler Martin. Starting for the Wildcats. At guard, sophomore, number 15, Sophia Rigo. At guard, junior, number 5, Kylie Hazel. At guard, junior, number 13, Alexis Vieira. At forward, junior, number 14, Skylar Resendez. And at forward, senior, number 33, Molly Costa. Wareham's head coach is Mike Fortune, and he is assisted by Aaron Wurlitzer and Ronnie Ferguson. Starting for the Vikings. At guard, 8th grader, number 32, Kobe Ferguson. At center, freshman, number 23, Donovan DeJesus. At guard, junior, number 12, Gianna Hernandez. At forward, senior, number 10, co-captain, Mercedes Perry. And at forward, senior, number 14, the other co-captain, Johnny Tompkins. A reminder that food and drink are not allowed in the gymnasium, and we ask that you do not walk in front of the players' benches. At this time, please stand if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And with that, we welcome you back inside J. Montague Gymnasium in the Jim Bergioli Court here at Wareham High School for tonight's game between the Westport Wildcats and the Wareham Vikings. Matt Lins and Christian Fernandez up in the crow's nest above the court. Getting ready to get started here. We mentioned off the top that the girls are on a fantastic run here in the season. They've played 9 games. They've won 8 of them. Winning Monday, they matched their longest win streak of the season at 4 games. They're looking for 5.
They get really excited, and they should get really excited about these streaks and stuff.
Yeah.
It's okay to even lose 1 or 2, but they're doing so well this year in comparison to previous years. And they've done well last year. Ever since Coach Fortune has taken over, the program has completely turned around. I really like the direction it's going. I mean, Johnny Tompkins made it on the board. And if I was to look up there, the last woman to get 1,000 points was Amber Filkins in 2014. So that's saying a lot, too.
Westport controlled the tip-off. Donovan went up and met Westport.
I think
Mercedes Perry. Perry got the points, but that tip-off was kind of even. Now inside, that's going to get batted straight up in the air. Still, and Donovan DeJesus with the rebound. Tompkins going to feed Ferguson.
I like watching when Donovan gets her confidence.
DeJesus was getting double-teamed right there. She had to kick it back out to Ferguson. Ferguson and Hernandez are moving the ball around the perimeter. Tompkins is now going to take it into the paint and bank it off the glass. Johnny Tompkins.
4-0 with 7 to go.
Quick start for the Vikings, which is something we've seen out of them this season and on these win streaks. And that pressing defense that just frustrates an opposing offense.
Who do you think is going to be the leader for next year with Johnny Tompkins gone?
If she stays, Kobe. And I say if she stays because she's an 8th grader and you have high school choice. So I really hope she sticks with us and stays in the Wareham school system. I'm also going to be looking for DeJesus to be a leader as well. Donovan's a freshman this year, but I really like what I've seen out of her this season.
She's calm. She's aware.
Yep. Kobe Ferguson.
Is that an and one?
Yes, it is.
So she got her fouled.
Yep.
By number 5.
Westport foul against Kylie Hazel. Her first, team second. What was the first team foul?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it. I didn't see a foul.
I didn't see one.
So maybe the board's wrong. The board says 2, but she got the and 1. A 3-point play for Kobe Ferguson.
7-0.
And the reason I say that I look to her to be a leader next year is because she looks very natural out there on the floor. She's got talent for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to chase down that loose ball, but Hazel is able to get it away. Hazel's going to put up the floating jumper, and Tompkins will get the rebound. Ooh. Johnny was trying to hit Gianna Hernandez under the basket, but that pass was knocked away. Fortunately, Vikings right there to get it back. Now Donovan going to use her, double dribble. But Donovan's got that height that she can use under the basket, offensively and defensively, scoring and rebounds. Unfortunately, she turned it over there with a double dribble. But again, on the floor, picked up by Tompkins. It's 2-on-0. There's nobody in front of him. And it's going to be Hernandez that banks the lay-in. Gianna Hernandez.
Expecting to see a timeout.
Timeout, Westport. Yeah.
It's 9-0 with 5 minutes left. You want to take a timeout and see where your players are.
Yes. Quite the start. And a lot of different players getting involved in the scoring, which is something we've seen, another characteristic of them.
It seems to be a Wareham characteristic.
Yes.
So We see that a lot with the boys team too, and that's why they're so successful.
They're hard to defend, you know? But everybody seems to know their assignment and their role for Wareham, and they're swatting at the ball, knocking it loose, picking up loose balls on the floor, and creating transition opportunities.
Pretty sure that it comes down to, as you said before, coaching styles.
Yes.
Both Faniel and Mr. Fortune are very methodical and repetitive. We've watched some of their, well, at least I have, watched some of their practices, and he does the same thing that Faniel does, the same kind of lot of fundamental basketball training and getting that done and learning the different setups. If you don't get it, you run it again.
Well, and another characteristic that I've seen out of the girls over the last 4 years, I missed who that was.
I couldn't
see. Traffic.
See.
But Westport's on the board. But as I was going to say, another characteristic I've seen out of this girls' team over the last 4 years I've been covering them is a never quit, never say die attitude. Jump ball, Wildcats ball. They play the whole game, start to finish, whether they're up or whether they're down. And when you have that kind of attitude and discipline combined with the strong coaching, that really makes for a successful team that's tough to beat, and that's what we're seeing. That's a three-point shot by Westport. It's going to be no good. That was Kylie Hazel that took the shot, goes out of bounds, and it's Wareham's ball. Christian, you were looking at the state rankings before the game. The girls are in 26th position, which might seem a little weird with the record, but
we were looking at that was as of January 13th. So they've got a couple more wins under their belts since then. But we were also noting how the scoring goes. It's based off of who you play against. It's based off of your record. It's based off a bunch of different things, not just wins or losses. And that's why they're in the spot that they're in.
Ferguson's three is in and out.
But top 32 goes to tournament. So they're in tournament zone. They would have to really make a huge decline of losses back to back to back to back to get out of the tournament.
Which I don't see happening this year. And I'm really happy that the girls are going to qualify this year because they've earned it.
I believe they qualified last year.
Did they?
But they played one game. I don't remember who they lost to.
And they were on the road.
Yes, it was not a home game.
And that's unfortunately what happens. You get those lower seeds, you're going to play strong teams straight out of the gate. But I think no matter who they play in the tournament this year, they're going to be ready for it. Tompkins inside and puts it in.
Typically, as we've seen before with Wareham,
Johnny Tompkins.
With Wareham boys, is the number one seed gets a bye for the first round. So boys won't play. And then the next game, they get a home game.
That's off the stanchions there, off the framework of the backboard. Out of bounds, Vikings ball.
11-2 still, 3 minutes to go. So with the bye that the boys will get, if they stay in first place, then we're looking at maybe to be on the road with the girls. We'll still be able to do it.
Right.
But Wareham Media is also recording for Upper Cape Tech, who is also in the
playoff position.
They are at 7 as of the 13th. And as of the 13th, they were undefeated. So
Perry's got a wide open three, but that's off the rim.
But Wareham still has it.
Nice bounce pass over to DeJesus at the basket, and she's going to get fouled. She'll find herself at the line for 2 shots. Westport foul against Skylar Resendiz, her first, team third. Donovan DeJesus at the line, shooting 2. Hey, the first one looked easy. And, that's another good thing about having a tall player like DeJesus under the basket. As she goes up for those shots, they'll draw fouls, especially if she's matched up against shorter players. The second one rattles around and falls to the floor, and Westport's going to bring it up the other way.
Wareham's up by 10. 2:15 to go in this quarter.
Still not given anything to the Wildcats. Nothing inside. Long pass ahead is going to be tipped away by Hazel. And it goes out of bounds off of Westport. It is Vikings ball.
Mercedes Perry did a really good job of planting her feet and putting her hands up and just standing there. And the Westport player just bounced off of her, and the ball went out of bounds. Donovan again.
Donovan DeJesus. I don't remember if it was a girls or boys game, too, where we saw that. I think it was a girls game because I think it was Perry and DeJesus who were just guarding the baseline against the opposing player. And they didn't even have to make any kind of contact. It forced the player to step out of bounds. Ferguson with an open three, far corner, but that's off the rim. Tompkins with the rebound. Needs some help, kicks it out to Perry. Perry's got a short jumper, and that's no good either off the front of the rim. Lily Woodside's on the floor for the Vikings right now. Looks like she took Hernandez's spot, as all the other starters are out there. That air ball goes into the hands of Ferguson. Tompkins setting the screen, letting Ferguson get around everybody to bring it up court. Ferguson pulls up, jumper off the backboard and the rim, and it's going to go out of bounds. But it was touched by West. Nope. I've got to remember who's going where. It is Westport's ball.
Is Mercedes a senior?
Yes, she is. I think. How many seniors do we have on the team? I know Johnny and Mercedes for sure. I think there's one other. There's a couple others. Yeah, Savannah Varden, Ebony Black-Todd, and Jazira Lima, all the seniors on the team that will be graduating in June. 43 seconds left on the clock. Perry's got an open three as two players came over to try to cut it off, but not in time. Mercedes Perry for three.
I'd say it'd be another timeout for the Wildcats, but it's only 31 seconds left in this quarter.
They've only scored one field goal, and I'm really sorry that I missed who it was. They were in traffic. I didn't get a number. Perry comes in and locks up with Hazel and creates the jump ball. Jump ball, Wareham ball. Possession favors the Vikings. 26.1 left on the clock, a 15-point lead for the Vikings. Hazel's walking to the bench. She looks a little, I don't know if she's hurt or not. She looks to be in a little discomfort. Tompkins with a break on that pass, and that's going to be another jump ball.
But this time it should go to the Wildcats.
It does.
But there's only 10 seconds
Jump
left.
ball, Westport ball. Trying to push it up. Perry able to come in and take the pass. Over to Woodside. Are they going to get a shot off? I don't think so. Johnny's going to put it up. She did get the shot off in time, but it hit the side of the backboard. So we end the first quarter with Wareham up 17-2.
It's one thing, I say it almost every game, but I really love that you look at Johnny Tompkins. She's always smiling. Mm-hmm. She's always laughing. She's always congratulating the other team. She's a really good sport.
And you want to see the kids having fun out there. Like, that's what this is supposed to be about. Yes, it's about competition, but you're right. It's also about sportsmanship, gamesmanship, and fun.
Everyone wants to win.
Yeah.
But if it's not fun, it's kind of like one of those jobs you don't want to do.
Right. But to your point, Christian, even when they're down, like even in the years before this, when they weren't as successful, she still had that positive attitude. She really has become a leader and a role model for all the students here to look up to, all her teammates and everybody else.
We got a chance to talk to her at the end of one of the games, And I asked her what she was doing after high school, and she's like, going to college, of course. And I'm just like, I meant, like, where?
Right.
And she's like, I have a couple ideas. I'm going to be going to a school that plays Division II basketball just in case I want to play, just in case I want to do something. I think she's going for early education to be a teacher.
Woodside's going to put up the jumper and get it. Points for Lily.
19-2.
Lily Woodside.
19-2, 7:39 to go. Was that a 2?
Nope, that was a 3. Jenna George for 3.
Just out of my field position.
That's all right. Good ball movement. Perry's got an open look, but it's overshot. And Woodside locked up, but it's going to be Westport's ball. Jump ball, Wildcats ball.
When you got here, you had said it was a very light crowd.
Yeah.
More crowd has shown up.
It has.
Just like I said, it's an earlier game time. It's not the normal 6:30. It's 5. And that has something to do with it.
Skylar Resendiz.
And Sunday, we're going to be back with the boys. And it was a 3:30 game, but now it's a 12:30 game so that everyone can go home and watch the Patriots afterwards. Or if you're really smart, you watched our feed online, and you can cheer on the girls from home, and when the game's over, you can just switch over to the Patriots.
The boys, you mean? Boys are playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, tune in and get your high school basketball before you get your playoff fix. Because the boys are on fire this year, too. As Christian mentioned, currently number 1 in the state in Division 4. Perry. Oh, they're going to call Perry for the charge?
Yep.
Wareham foul on Mercedes Perry, her first, team first. So offensive foul against Mercedes Perry. It's a turnover. Westport's starting to find the range, but that one goes over the hoop. And we got a jump ball.
Should go to Wareham? No.
That's not what the arrow says. I would have thought that. Jump ball, Wareham, Westport ball. It should have. They had the last one. I don't know why it didn't change over. It has now, but
maybe one of the ones wasn't a jump ball.
No, they blew the whistle. I saw both referees come in with the 2 thumbs up. Your coach Fortune saying reset. Tompkins with a 3. That's in and out, but Perry's able to get the rebound. She's going to get a second chance. Nope. She's going to give it back off to Mercedes.
With Ferguson on the key.
Yep. Tompkins driving the baseline, gives it to Lily. Lily's going to have to kick it out to Perry. Perry's going to get the 3. It's short.
Donovan.
And the foul. Donovan De Jesus. Westport foul against Jenna George, her first, team first. Donovan De Jesus at the line, shooting 1.
Hernandez is coming in for Perry. Is going to sit down for a spell.
She needs a break. I'm surprised. I thought Johnny was going to start the quarter on the bench for the same reason, but she came out. Free throw is no good, but Kobe Ferguson was able to get the rebound. She had to call Johnny back up to the forecourt. Johnny was staying back for defense. Ooh, that one almost hit Gianna in the face.
Trying to pass it around.
The pass was a little wide. Otherwise, I think Kobe would have had a look at a 3. Lily trying to put it back, and it's finally into the hands of Westport. As Skylar Resendiz is going to bring it up court. She's working against Kobe. Trying to get around her. Has to pull back, step back. Whoa, in and out.
Foul against number 3 on the arm of Johnny Tompkins.
Westport foul against Emily Sowersberry, her first, team second. Sowersby, I'm sorry.
A lot of weird things in the games. that Westport's wearing brown and the referee said black. I know they do that sometimes. Like
Close enough. I mean, how many teams have
Born
brown
is
in their
purple
colors?
and
Yep.
they say blue.
Right, right. I think I've seen it happen to the Wareham team as well. When they're on the road, they wear the purple, and it's the same thing.
No, they wear the blue.
Oh, do they?
Some years they wore black. I don't even know what the current away is.
Westport foul against Sophia Rigo, her first, team third. 3 team fouls on Westport with 4:47 to go in the second quarter, and Wareham up 21-7. Donovan at the basket again, puts it home. Donovan DeJesus.
23-7, 4:38 in this half.
Westport had something going for a little while where they put 5 points together, kind of close together, but not able to really get anything after that. Pass goes out of bounds. It's going to be Vikings ball. Kobe thought about taking a shot, but again had to pull it down, and that was a smart decision. She had a defender coming over on her.
Lily Woodside, no.
She got her own rebound. Gianna's going to drive into the lane, and Gianna will bank it off the glass. Gianna Hernandez.
25-7.
Westport's not really contesting these shots. Like, they're just letting Wareham make nice, easy, soft shots. Skylar Resendiz.
Well, that's why they're down 16 points.
Right. And it's travel.
Yeah, Gianna stepped and not dribbled.
Westport taking an opportunity to sub out. Resendiz, Vieira, Sowersby, Hazel, and who's the fifth?
Saved it from going out of bounds, but threw it to Johnny Tompkins.
No look pass over to Lily Woodside. Lily gets the basket. No basket, travel. Traveling, no basket. Westport ball.
That was really close.
And you saw Johnny was consoling Lily on the way back. You're like, don't worry about it. Wareham's doing a good job of not letting Westport get inside and get to the basket either.
And even when they do, they have so many defenders on them.
It's creating those rebound opportunities on the defensive side. Under 3 minutes to go now in the second quarter.
Out of bounds off of
Tompkins.
Yep. Other teams would have already started. No, it's off of Westport.
Ooh. I thought they indicated. Oh, okay. Again, I got to.
Whoa!
Johnny Tompkins, 4-3. That was nothing but net. Loose ball picked up by Hernandez. Created by Ferguson. Oh, Gianna. They're going to call a charge.
Honestly, I would too.
Wareham foul against Gianna Hernandez.
But Gianna probably should come out and sit. She
kinda
looks
hit
a
her
little
head.
banged. She's limping a little bit too.
Yeah, and she kind of took that.
That's the same ankle.
Well, and it looked like she took a shot to the sternum when she made contact. So I'm not sure if that's the issue or.
Well,
I was
because
worried
the
about,
ball was right in front of her.
Yeah, I was worried about her head when she went to the floor. You're right, Christian. She is hobbling. They're going to need to sub her out and let her rest before she makes it worse. Ferguson wide open for three, and it's no good.
But Perry with the rebound.
Hernandez is able to pick it up as well. Hernandez and Perry were underneath.
Foul off Tompkins.
It's against Tompkins. It's a blocking foul against Johnny.
Yeah.
Wareham foul against Johnny Tompkins, her first, team third.
I don't think it would have been so bad if the referee was out of the way.
Yeah. She was right there.
Stolen away by Hernandez.
Bad ankle and all. Kobe going to the hoop. And it's in.
30-9.
Ferguson. 30-12.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't see the other score on the other side.
Out of bounds, Vikings ball. I don't remember who scored it, but it was a 3. I remember calling it.
Oh, I didn't remember hearing it, probably because I was talking over you. They did fix the fouls for Westport.
Right.
They're only down to 2.
All right. Tompkins calling for it inside. Couldn't handle it, but fortunately Perry there to get it back. Now Tompkins is going to have her shot blocked. They're getting Mooney on a hold. Wareham foul against Kennedy. Mooney, her first, team fourth. Westport 1 foul away from going into the bonus with 1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
I think they're okay.
Oh, yeah. Off the top of the backboard, did not hit any of the support stanchions, so still in play. That's in and out. Give her another opportunity. Nope, she's going to go cross court. Working inside. Good blocking. Clean blocking by Perry. Forces it out of bounds.
Tompkins was right on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Long inbounds. Gianna coming up to contest it. It's on the floor. They're going to call it jump. They didn't get the time. They didn't call. They could have called timeout there to try to hold it, but
Wareham doesn't need it.
Jump ball, Vikings ball. Yeah, possession error favored them anyway, so it's the same result, and you keep that timeout in your pocket for later in the game.
Now that we know that there's only 5 for the whole game.
Yes.
With no resets.
Kobe for 3. Nope.
Hernandez with a save.
Ferguson trying to drive in now. And
lost it, but it's going to be Wareham ball because
right.
it was off of Westport.
Westport reached in, I think, to knock that loose. That's why Kobe lost the handle on it. Mooney coming out. Donovan Hayes is going to come back in for the last 20.8 seconds.
I think we need to talk with the landlord about how hot it is up here.
No. It's crazy. I know heat rises, but this is ridiculous.
After the boys' game the other day, I was like, I need to come in my swimsuit. Even if it's 30 degrees outside, it's like 90-something in here.
Wareham foul against Mercedes Perry, her second team limit.
And it's so weird. You go down the ladder and it's cold.
Skylar Resendi's at the line shooting 2.
Before all the science teachers start yelling at me, yes, I know heat rises, but we're sitting in it up here. It's
well, we
really
might be
hot.
like right under a vent too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there is a vent right above our head. No, I think that's an old light. The vents are over there.
There's 2 of them right there.
Well, those are air exhaust vents. The heat vents are on the purple things over there.
Oh, okay.
But it's still really hot in here.
Oh, Resendi's over at the line.
12 seconds.
Plenty of time. Tompkins gets herself a good one. Puts it in.
3-pointer.
Johnny Tompkins for 3. We are at the half with Wareham up 33-12, allowing 10 points to Westport in that quarter. It's been all Vikings so far, Christian.
Wareham only let Wildcats score 5 points. Right?
No, 10. It
10?
was 17-2 at the end of 1. It's 33-12 now. So,
okay. Again, don't follow my math. That's why we have Matt here. So we're going to go muted for a little bit and just take a break from everything, and we'll keep you centered on the Viking and the score. We'll be right back with a minute to go and fill you in on stats and stuff.
All right, we're back here at Wareham High School. Halftime going to wrap up in the next minute and a half. Vikings are going to take the court in the third quarter with a 33-12 lead. It's been an impressive game so far, pretty consistent, Christian. 17 points scored in the first quarter, 16 in the second for the Vikings. Held Westport to 2 in the first quarter and allowed 10 in the second. And Westport kind of had like spurts almost where they would, they hit a 3 and a 2 and then another 3 and a 2 later in short succession. But for the most part, this Vikings defense has really given the Wildcats a fit.
They can't get to the basket.
Nope.
And when they do get to the basket, they can't get a shot off because it's blocked by either Perry or Donovan.
And then it's rebounded. Again, by Perry, by Donovan, by Tompkins. We've seen the defense create a lot of loose balls and chaos out there.
Hernandez was limping on the way at halftime. We'll have to see how she's doing. She's on the floor.
She's got a wrap around that left ankle. I don't know.
But that's been there.
Has it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was from a previous game.
That was going to be my point. I didn't know if it was there in the first half or not.
Yeah, that was the leg she was limping on, though. So, it may be one of those, it's really sensitive.
Oh, I'm sure.
Coleman Brito is in the crowd.
So is Tyrell Pyers. There's a couple of the boys are here supporting the girls' team today. That's nice to see.
Either that or they have practice soon.
All right, Westport starts the third quarter with possession. And again, there we go. Mercedes Perry was working against Molly Costa, which created the turnover.
And there's Johnny Tompkins laughing as she gets nailed.
Westport foul against Molly Costa, her first, team first. I think maybe she was laughing because she committed the foul. Like she was kind of holding up her hands like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Tompkins takes the inbounds, gives the handoff to Ferguson. Bounce pass to DeJesus at the baseline, but it goes by her and out of bounds. But I think it was deflected by the Wildcats. It looks like Wareham is still in possession.
Wareham doesn't know they're in possession.
No, yeah. Johnny was a little slow in going out to take it. Hazel made a nice break on that inbound, and Kobe tripped.
Still loose.
I know. Kobe tripped over Rico.
How is that legal? Should have been traveling. It's going to be off of Hernandez.
Wareham foul against Gianna Hernandez, her first, team first. Oh, that's a three that's in and out. A rebound by Ferguson. Donovan was double teamed. Well, it didn't have anywhere to go with it, so they move it back out beyond the arc. Tompkins calling for it. Works inside and puts it in. Johnny Tompkins. 35-12. Good clean play by Donovan. DeJesus. Nope, that's Perry with the rebound. My mistake. They're of similar height out there.
And one.
Yep. Basket by Gianna Hernandez is good. Westport foul against Kylie Hazel, her second. Gianna Hernandez at the line shooting one.
I don't think there's, even though we've had a lot of fouls, not a lot, but like, even though there has been fouls, I don't think anyone's in trouble on either team.
Not really. Well, now DeJesus gets
DeJesus.
called, but that's her first. Wareham foul against Donovan DeJesus, her first, team second. No, you're right. The fouls have been kind of spread out. So I don't think there's anybody with more than 2 right now on either side.
And there hasn't been any nefarious fouls either.
Oh, no.
They've just been like accidents.
Well, it's part of the game. It's going to happen. Kobe Ferguson.
12:39 with 6 minutes to go. Scoring totally by Wareham so far.
Yeah. That's going to be short. Whoa, nice effort to rip it away from Tompkins, because a jump ball would have gone Wareham's way, but they end up with the ball anyways. Hernandez on a fast break coming down, gets around the defender, but it's off the glass. Rebounded by Westport. They're coming back the other way.
I like how when you're announcing and then suddenly you turn into the Mike Machine Man.
Well, hopefully it's
still legible.
I
I can still understand you.
That's what I care about. I talk fast because the action is fast. But as long as everybody at home can understand me, that's what's important.
Blocking foul against Westport.
Yes. So Johnny's going to go to the line. Johnny did a good job initiating the contact, drawing the foul. Westport foul against Sophia Rigo, her second, team third. Johnny Tompkins at the line shooting 2.
That's unlike Johnny. And she's laughing about it.
I don't want to be too far behind in the action.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
But I was trying not to laugh. I just figured I would just tell everyone what I was thinking.
Tompkins 1 for 2 at the line, makes it 40-12. Wareham on top with 5:27 to go in the third quarter of the game. Westport's still really struggling. You're going to turn around and shoot it off the glass.
That's a 3, right? No.
Skylar Resendiz. No, it wasn't. She was at about the free throw line.
Is that timeout?
Timeout Wareham.
Timeout Wareham.
Yep.
Really? Cool. Wareham's first timeout of the game.
Well, and like you said, again, Coach Fortune and Coach Faniel sharing similarities. If they see the players either aren't where they're supposed to be, don't know what they're supposed to be doing, or if their head's just not in the game, he's going to call that timeout and he's going to get everybody over here and get them refocused. It's not as important to them how big the lead is, because that can be erased at any time, especially if you take your foot off the gas. I was watching the JV game before we went on the air tonight, and Wareham called a timeout. Everybody came around, huddled around the bench, except for one player who was sitting down at the end. I don't know if she was filling up her drink cup or not, but Coach Fortune was not happy with her and went over there and in no uncertain terms told her to get over into the huddle and pay attention to what was going on, whether she was in the game or not. Mm-hmm. And, that's what I mean. Like, he wants everybody on that team to know what is going on, and if you have to check into the game, you have to know what your responsibilities are.
You have to know what everyone else knows.
Right,
that's the point of the huddle, not just to get a drink or take a break. That's not what a timeout is for.
Right.
It is, but he will take you out of the game and put someone else in if you're taking a break.
We were talking about the football game on Sunday. Coach Belichick for the Patriots used to say that. I can watch training camp with him as Westport creates an opportunity for themselves in transition. Skylar Resendiz. And Resendiz is able to bank it off the glass, but he would tell his players, I can't put you in the game if you don't consistently know what to do. And, I think that's a philosophy that Coach Fortune and Coach Faniel also share. If you don't know what you're supposed to be doing out there, I'm not going to play you. Donovan DeJesus working into the basket. She did a good job going over Resendiz and got her own rebound back, but that's what I mean about Donovan using her size, is she can just kind of impose her will against opposing players. Now, Resendiz is kind of matched up with her as far as height. They're almost the same height out there. Donovan's going to take the inbound. She got double teamed. Did she get fouled? Yes, she did. But it's not a shooting foul. It was a foul on the floor.
She also does her shuffle hip check.
Westport foul against Skylar Resendiz, her second, team fourth.
when she's under the basket to try to get position while she's dribbling. And no one really stops it either.
Perry was calling for it. Ferguson hits her. Donovan's got an open look, and it bounces in. Donovan DeJesus.
Almost didn't look like it was going to fall.
No, it didn't.
42-16, 4:05 to go.
Off the side of the backboard, Donovan comes down with it. Gianna's able to get by the defense, but they're catching up to her.
She slows it down, which is good.
Yep. Well, she's got to let the rest of her team catch up to her. Now they can get set and run the play they want. As Tompkins works her way inbounds, but that doesn't go. Donovan's going to get the rebound. Straight up and down, and Donovan gets
fouled again by 33, I believe.
And that time it's a shooting foul. Westport foul against Molly Costa, her second team limit. Donovan DeJesus at the line, shooting 2. Wareham's in the bonus for the rest of the third quarter. There's 3:46 on the clock. This was a shooting foul anyways, but
most of Wareham is about 50% at the line tonight. But any points in is good from the line.
Oh, yeah. We always talk about how important free throws are, especially in the close games. So you want to be able to knock it down and step to the line with confidence when you get that opportunity in any game.
Number 14 for the Wildcats was talking to the referee. I'm not sure what about.
Well, Donovan's 1 for 2 on that attempt. Westport going to push it up. They have to close it off and push it back as Wareham kind of swarmed around them. Inside, Resendiz. I think she's been their leading scorer tonight. I don't have anything official. Skylar Resendiz, but I've been calling her name a lot in this quarter. And Resendiz is kind of filling the same role that DeJesus does. Tompkins with the little up and under, but that is no good. It's Resendiz bringing it back up now. But Resendiz with that height is parking herself under the basket for those layups. And
long three, no good.
And the rebounds and opportunities. Tompkins bounces it over to Woodside. Woodside's going to pull up. Her shot was just a little off the mark.
Stolen away by Ferguson.
Yes, good job. Tompkins got an open look. As Hazel put on the Jets there to come over and challenge it, and DeJesus with the points. Donovan DeJesus.
45-18 with 2:38 to go in the third quarter.
Resendiz is using her height against Ferguson. And there's a travel.
I was just thinking that most of our listeners are parents, but for the few kids, and maybe a lot of people don't know who the Micro Machine Man is.
Christian, you and I are both over 40 years of age. That was big in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Google it, kids. You'll see what we're
You'll
talking
enjoy
about.
it.
The man who talked a mile a minute during the Micro Machine commercials.
I don't even think they have Micro Machines anymore. It's a form of matchboxes. That means the kids would have to be out of their phones and away from video games.
Gosh. Yeah, they were super, super tiny cars. Smaller than Matchbox, if you remember those. And, of course, you could have, they had all sorts of sets for movies and TV shows and things like that, too. Like, I had a bunch of Star Wars ones when I was younger.
We had Jurassic Park or racing ones.
There you go.
My friend built his own Monopoly game kind of thing, and we used the Micro Machines to play it.
Instead of the tokens?
Mm-hmm.
There's a three for Westport. Off the rim. Clean block. Nicely done by the Vikings. Perry gets it away to Tompkins, who's bringing it up the court. Johnny's showing her speed, but that's going to go up and over. Just a little too fast. Lily Woodside with a break on the ball, but Westport able to get it back. But again, that shows just the awareness of the entire team. Westport's getting tired. You can see it.
Wareham's not.
No. But that's the good thing that Coach Fortune does. He rotates the players in and out. So he keeps fresh lungs and
but they
fresh legs on the
also
court.
practice the Wareham way, which is run.
Right. So Lily Woodside's out there, as well as number 22, and I need to look up who that is. I'll look on the official sheet.
He's not in your camera shot, but the landlord is here, hiding in the corner by the...
No, she's not on either sheet, so I don't know who number 22 is. I'm sorry.
She was on JV.
Okay.
There might be someone missing or someone on the bench not playing, and that's why he pulls from the JV team.
Well, even though they're still on the list, I haven't seen Ebony Black-Todd or Jazara Lima in a while, so I don't know if there's an injury going on or something else. Wareham foul against Mercedes Perry, her third, team fourth. Skylar Resendiz at the line, shooting 2. Resendiz, who's been the scoring threat for Westport in this quarter, finds herself at the line for a pair of free throws. The first one's off the back of the rim. Wareham's got a 29-point lead right now, 47-18.
That
doesn't seem right. Am I right? I think so.
47-18?
Yeah. Oh,
29 points?
I was right. Okay, good. But it's now 47-19 as Skylar makes her second. 43 seconds to go in the third. See, I can't do math either.
So 28 points.
Number 22. She gets a nice hand from the crowd. She doesn't have a lot of opportunities to play at this level. Resendiz off the front of the rim. Tompkins able to knock it away. 20 seconds. Up ahead to Ferguson. Over to Woodside. Woodside's going to put it up, but it's short. I think Westport got a piece of that. Oh, she stepped out. Stepped out at the baseline. It's going to be Westport ball with 12 and a half seconds left to go in the quarter. Short. Rebound Woodside. Ooh, there's some contact there, but no call. As Woodside came up with the ball, they came in and kind of like gave her body check to knock it loose. But the third quarter ends with Wareham up by 30, 49-19. One thing I speak to a lot, especially in terms to the team's success, is consistency, and the offense has been consistent for Wareham across the board. It's their second consecutive quarter scoring 16 points. And the defense did a good job, held Westport to 7. I think it was the last UCT game we were at where the team held the opponent to under 10 points for the entire game, per quarter, I mean. Did not allow more than 9 points per quarter. And in that game, they only allowed 16 points per half. So that was a dominant performance by the Rams. We're seeing a dominant performance out of the Lady Vikings here tonight. A lot of good games we bring to you on Wareham Sports, huh?
Yeah. All right, in the fourth quarter of the last stretch.
Donovan's shot was a little short.
Westport needs 30 points to catch up.
That is off the backboard. The range is good. They just need to straighten them out a little bit. Oh, that was in and out. That's a tough
That was a rob.
It was. It was. We call it as we see it here, you know?
It went all the way in and popped out.
Woodside up and in. Lily Woodside.
I like Woodside's go-get-'em attitude that she has right now.
Open three from the near corner. That's no good, and it's going to go out. I think that should be Wareham ball. Nope.
Hernandez touched it.
Gianna got a piece of it, so yeah, Westport will inbound. Coming back the other way, but we got to travel.
Good defensive move, even though she didn't have full control of the ball.
Down to the baseline, and they're going to control it and step out. Back up to the top of the arc. And see what I mean? Like, the range is there, but they're just off to the side.
No.
So the accuracy's not.
Shotgun to that Ferguson went straight through her fingers and into the crowd. Very squeaky right now. I don't know.
Yeah. That pass goes off the hands of Costa and into the hands of Hernandez. Hernandez is going to get fouled as she goes to the rim. Westport foul against Kylie Hazel.
Her third.
Her third, team second. Gianna Hernandez at the line, shooting 2.
Brooke.
Hernandez's first free throw goes in and out. Woodside comes to the bench. And in her place comes number 21, who's also not on my roster. So, again, probably another JV player.
She is.
They're going to get a jump ball that's going to go to Westport. Jump ball, Wildcat ball. They want her over there. There you go. You got to go where the ref's telling you. Nice little bounce pass inside. That's going to create an opportunity and a foul. That's
Ferguson.
Ferguson. Where a foul is against Kobe Ferguson. They haven't put it up. I think it's only her second. Kylie O'Connor at the line, shooting 2. They didn't put Ferguson's on the board. Yeah, I had the JV roster for Westport. That's how I know who number 12 is. Still 51-19, 6:12 to go in the fourth quarter. And again, Ferguson's directing traffic. She's telling DeJesus to back off. DeJesus at the basket, working against Resendiz.
Knocked away by 22, but it went out of it went into the hands of Westport.
Yeah, so that was Hazel that was bringing it up. Resendiz, no good. Up and around. And
Still no good.
Yeah.
It's that hoop again.
It is. It is. And we've seen it affect Wareham. We've seen it affect opponents. We've seen it affect the boys and the girls. Like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe that hoop's a little warped. Maybe the metal got like soft and warped and all the heat that's in the building. I don't know.
Maybe it's slightly an oval and the other one's a circle. I don't know.
Well, I've seen some tough shots at this end of the court as well, where the Vikings are right now. So it's kind of been fair and consistent either way.
Ferguson, it's in.
Kobe Ferguson. 53-19. Westport has not scored any points yet in this quarter. 3 minutes in. Still no good. Able to track down the loose ball. You're starting to see a little bit of fatigue set in on the starters that have been out there for most of the game. Gianna's out in front. There's nobody with her.
Now everyone's with her.
Yeah, she was calling for it. She was like, I'm by myself.
Everyone's like, oh no, you're by yourself.
That would have been a great opportunity. Ferguson's going to pull up for the three.
Oh my God.
Kobe Ferguson for 3. As well as that worked out for the Vikings, I'm sure that's something Coach Fortune's going to look at the tape and be like, guys, Gianna was out front with no defenders. Like, you find her, it's an easy 2. Wareham foul against Donovan DeJesus, her second, team second.
By the time Ferguson got there was too many people blocking the people to pass it to, so taking the shot was the best.
Skylar Resendiz at the line shooting 2, and she makes her first. Mooney's going to check in. Gianna is heading off, I think. Oh, she looks like there's something wrong with her finger. She might have a small cut or something that needs to be taped up. She kind of went over to the trainer and held her hand up. So Mooney's in her place. Ferguson. DeJesus with a moving screen. Mooney going to find DeJesus in the key. I think that's a 3 in the key. Three in the key, Westport ball. That's a turnover for the Vikings.
Donovan was just sitting there.
Yeah.
She was working.
Yep.
But
it's not something we see called a lot.
no.
We've seen 5 and 10-second violations, but usually not the defensive 3. Oh, 2 players there. It's going to be DeJesus who takes it, gets the basket and the foul. Donovan DeJesus. Westport foul against Skylar Resendiz, her third, team second. Donovan DeJesus at the line, shooting 1. Hernandez coming back to the bench. Her fingers are taped up now. She's kind of showing Mike. He's probably like, where'd you go? I was hurt. I had to get fixed up. DeJesus free throw attempt no good. It's 58-20 with 3:27 to go in the fourth.
With the cold and the heat, you have dry skin and all kinds of stuff going on right now. So
Resendiz with a rebound, can't get it to go, but again, creating a second opportunity. Inside, DeJesus got a block on that one. That's why it went straight up.
Out of bounds.
Yep, she batted it away.
But stepped out of bounds.
Well, that's what it was. It was Sowersby that chased it down, but you're right, Christian. She stepped on the line as she tried to control it. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Wareham with a comfortable 38-point lead. Well on their way to their 5th win in a row. DeJesus will bank it off the glass to hit 60 for the Vikings. Donovan DeJesus. Resendiz working against 2 defenders, up, over, and in. Skylar Resendiz.
Wareham slowing it down a little bit.
Oh, yeah. This is the time you do it. Now you take as much time off the clock as you can. You're in closeout mode now.
Lots of passing.
Yep. Donovan and Kobe, the only 2 starters on the floor right now. And 2 of your players out there are from the JV squad. Kennedy Mooney rounds out the 5. Is that a 3, or was she inside? That's a long 2. Emily Sowersby for 2.
Westport seems to be working around 3 players. Oh, what? Okay. It's our ball.
Jump ball, Wareham ball.
I thought she was going to be called for double dribble because she went up and came down, but
and it's kind of funny because I saw one referee at the baseline put up the 2 thumbs, but the other referee in the backcourt just kind of put up his hands like this, so I wasn't sure what that was. But it is a jump ball. Woodside takes it out. Donovan setting the screen. They're going to inbound it to 22. Her shot's blocked. And Westport will come up with it going the other way with 1:40 to go. Inside, and that's off the glass. Alexis Vieira.
It's good to see that Westport has a no-quit attitude.
Yep.
Also.
Vieira was able to block that pass from Mooney, but Donovan came right up to take the loose ball. Rebound Westport. And this is what you do. This is what you want to teach the kids, is it doesn't matter. You don't quit, and you finish. 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter. Wareham up 60-26.
DeJesus almost traveled.
Rigo made a break on the ball, knocked it out of bounds. Mooney was looking for number 21 on Wareham. Oh, Mooney couldn't get the inbound pass in as she kind of threw it right into Vieira's hands. That was a gift, and that's a double dribble, backcourt or double dribble?
I don't know. He did 2 different signs.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one confused. Either way, it's a turnover by Westport, and it is Wareham's ball. 46.6 on the clock. That's a much better inbounds as it goes to Lily in the backcourt. Now Woodside's going to bring it up. DeJesus set the screen, but they went around it. Mooney needs help.
Foul.
I think they're going to get number 22. Yes, they are. Wareham foul against number 22, her second, team third.
There's no reason to foul at this point.
Oh, no. Keep playing your defensive game like they're doing. Good block by Donovan. Mooney getting double teamed, needs help, and she's going. Oh, nope. She drew a foul. Westport foul against Emily Sowersby, her second, team third.
With 11.8.
Yes.
Wareham needs to just get past the line and hold on to it.
Yep.
Come on, get past it. There you are. And lost it.
Yeah, but that's okay. Number 21 did a good job of coming up to set that block and that screen to allow Lily to get across midcourt.
Oh, it's Wareham ball. I thought it was out on Lily. Go across. Go across. Go across.
Pass it. Pass it.
Go
pass
across.
It. She needs help. Pass it. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's over.
We weren't watching the clock.
We weren't.
We're like, get across.
Your final score, Vikings 60 and the Wildcats 26. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight and helping to support Wareham High School. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. We'll be back with the boys' basketball game on Sunday at 12:30. Hope to see you then. Please have a safe ride home. Enjoy the rest of your week. Good night. Yeah, we were more interested in the action. Didn't even pay attention to the clock.
I heard Coach Ferguson saying hold on to it, but
yeah.
At the same point, you're not past the line yet, so I don't really know if holding on to it's good or not.
Well, you had 10 seconds to get across the midcourt stripe, and they had less than 10 seconds left on the clock, so it really didn't matter. All right, so that is going to wrap things up for us here tonight. An impressive win for the Vikings. It's a 34-point win, 60-26 over Westport. Complete dominance by the Vikings. There's really no other way to say it. They shut the Wildcats down, starting with only allowing 2 points in the first quarter. Best quarter the Wildcats had offensively was the second with 10 points, but the defense of the Vikings only allowed 7 points for each the third and the fourth quarter. So there you go. I mean, the math doesn't math because 14 and 14 is 28, not 26, but I missed something somewhere. Oh, well. Either way.
Unofficially.
Unofficially. I know I missed a couple of names there. Wareham on the other side did a good job. 17 in the first, 16 in the second and third quarters, 11 in the fourth. All around team effort continues, and that is why the Vikings are having the success they're having. You have your starters out there leading the way, but then your bench players come in and contribute just as well. You know, the scoring is spread around, the defense is spread around. Other teams can't zone in on just one or two players. You know, the attitude is there, the drive is there, everything is clicking for the Vikings right now. They've won 5 in a row, only lost 1 game this entire season, and as we were talking about during the game, certainly at this point, and I would expect as we go forward into the later stages of the season, qualifying for the MIAA state tournament. So we'll have to wait and see where we end up as far as who we're going to play. But that will wrap things up for us here tonight. A reminder, we are back on Sunday. They have moved the start time. It is a 12:30 tip-off. So join us and watch some high school basketball before the NFL playoffs get going in full force Sunday afternoon. Christian, anything you want to add before we say goodbye?
We're closed on Monday.
Wareham Meteor is closed on Monday. We got a long holiday weekend. So enjoy. You're going to have a great weekend of sports, high school, professional, whatever you're like. You're going to have a good weekend. So Matt Lins for our Wareham production crew saying thanks for joining us. Good night. We'll see you Sunday.
Haley.